Hello guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'm going to be covering how to convert between kilograms and grams and the other way around. So remember this key fact: 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So when converting kilograms to grams, so a bigger unit to a smaller unit, we are gonna multiply by 1,000. But when we're converting grams to kilograms, so from a small unit to a bigger unit, we are going to divide by 1,000. So you can easily do this by moving the decimal 3 places to the right or to the left when multiplying and dividing. And if you follow this rule every time, and metric conversions become quick and easy. So let's start with number 1, where we have 7 kilograms equals how many grams? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at, are we going to a smaller unit or to a bigger unit? Well, in this case, we're going from kilograms to grams, so we are going to a smaller unit. So this, when we're going to a smaller unit, we're going to multiply. So we're going to multiply 7 by 1,000, and we are multiplying by 1,000 because 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Don't forget this key fact. So we're going to multiply by 1,000. Let's write it up here so we don't forget. So 7 kilograms times 1,000 times 1,000 will be 7,000 grams. But you also can do it like this by moving the decimal. So the basic point of the decimal of a whole number is going to be after the number. So what you can do with the decimal, if you want to multiply by 1,000, you can just move the decimal to the right 3 times, like this: 1, 2, and 3. And now you can just fill in the spots with zeros and rewrite it with the decimal in the right spot, 7,000. And don't forget, a decimal at the end of a number doesn't mean anything, so our answer is just going to be 7,000. 7,000 grams. So this was the first example. Let's go to the second example, where we have 12.35 kilograms is how many grams? So again, are we going to a bigger or a smaller unit? In this case, again, we're going to grams, so we're going to a smaller unit. So we have to multiply by 1,000 again. So let's multiply 12.35 by 1,000. This time, let's do it immediately by moving the decimal. So we already have our decimal right here, so we can just easily move this 3 times to the right. 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, we already have 2 numbers in the spots, so we only have to fill in the 0 right here, and we can rewrite this just for good measure: 12,350. This will be our final answer: 12,350. So this is very easy if you just know the key fact that if you go to a smaller unit, you multiply by 1,000, and if you go to a bigger unit, you divide by 1,000. And it's also very useful to know how to move the decimal to the right or to the left when doing this multiplication problems. So let's go to problem number 3, where we have 18,000 grams is how much kilograms? So this time we're going from grams to kilograms. So we're going to a larger unit or a bigger unit. So what we have to do now is we have to divide by 1,000. So again, let's write it up here. We're going to divide by 1,000. So we're going to divide 18,000 by 1,000. And you can also do this by moving the decimal to the left 3 times. So again, this is not a decimal. The decimal of this number is right here. So we can move this 3 times to the left. 1, 2, and 3. And for this one, if you move it 3 times to the left, you can just erase everything what's under the spots, like this. And you will get your final answer of 18. So 18,000 grams will equal 18 kilograms. So now for the last example, we have 63,450 grams equals how much kilograms? So again, we're going from grams to kilograms, so we are gonna divide by 1,000. So again, let's write this number up below and we're gonna divide by 1,000. So 63,000, it's very ugly, my bad guys, 63,450. So we're gonna divide by 1,000. So as you guys know, this isn't a decimal and the decimal is right here. So again, we're gonna move this 3 times to the left. 1, 2, and 3. So in this case, you can't just erase this because you can have decimals in your kilograms. So this one you can't really do the method where you erase everything. In this case, you can rewrite it like this, 63, and then put the decimal right here, and then 450, like this. And of course, the thing you can erase is the 0, because a 0 after any number of decimals doesn't have any value, so this is going to be our final answer. 63.45 kilograms. And don't remember, 1 kilogram is 1,000 kilograms, so 450 grams will be 440.45 kilograms. So this was basically the video. Again, follow this rule every time and metric conversions become quick and very easy. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a question in the comments, and as always, this was Mr. Mathz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.